Yeah.
Really, I remember years ago, if I'm on TV today, years ago, I remember I had gotten in a fight with the white man because obviously they want to kill me because my skin color. And number second is obviously I lost my brother after 10 years ago. He got shot in cold blood and murdered by the police. Been battling with these demons, yeah, I'm supposed to fight. I'm trying to see what this life take me, so I roll the dice. Look up to no one else, but yeah, I was shy. I got real power, Hebrew Israelite.
And now they do their own thing. Let me ask you a question. As black people now, how are we doing right now? Doing our own thing. We get to do what we want to do. Now, how are we as a people right now economically?
Yeah, like people back there.
What about in this society? What about all over the world? How are we doing right now? We say, you know what, God, I know the laws you tried to give us to be the best nation on the face of the earth, but we got it. We can do it all ourselves. Right. How are we doing right now? Are we doing good? No, we're not doing good. What would you say, brother? We doing good? No, we're not. So I think we should go back to, you know, what made us good in the first place, which was the laws of God. Go to Psalms 19:7, because the laws of God are actually perfect. These laws are, go to Deuteronomy 6 and verse 4. When we keep God's laws, these other nations look at us as a wise people. They say, who the hell are these people? They don't do this. They don't do what? They rest one day a week and give their honor to God. These people are wise. But right now, they don't look at us like that, man. How do these people look at us, man? If a white person was walking on the south side right now, what's going through that white woman's head? What would you say?
They're gonna be like,
yeah. She on the red line. Yeah. What is she doing on the red line? Right? And she start clutching her purse, looking around everywhere. She feel unsafe. Right? Because we're a lawless people, but we have laws and structure. Read this. The book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 7.
Now listen to this.
The law of the Lord is perfect.
What the Lord say?
The law of the Lord is perfect.
Read on.
Converting the soul.
Right.
The testimony of the Lord is sure. Because what these laws do, it changes your mindset. These laws, it changes it converts the soul. It changes your thinking, right? A so-called black male, he's not going to be 20 years old trying to throw the switch around. Right. He's going to be thinking about, I got to keep God's laws because one day I may have a family. I got to teach my children. I got to build up a nation. That's what these laws do. That's Satan. Deuteronomy 6 and 4.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 6. Keep them and do them. For this is your wisdom.
This is your what?
For this is your wisdom,
right?
And your understanding and the sight of the nation.
I hope that. I hope that. You listening, brother? What's your name? Jay. Jay?
Yeah, Jay.
All right, Jay.
Verse 6. Keep therefore and do them.
The Lord said, keep these laws, therefore, and do them. Read on.
For this is your wisdom.
This is your what?
For this is your wisdom.
What is wisdom? What is that? What does the word wisdom mean? Because the Lord said these laws are our wisdom. These laws provide us wisdom. What is wisdom? Jay, what would you say wisdom is?
Wisdom.
Yeah, if you say, you're like, damn, that's a wise person. What would you say?
Wise person that knows something that's at the highest level.
They have knowledge, they have experience, they have certain things they can teach you, right? So the Lord said these laws is our wisdom, right? Read on.
And your understanding.
And our what?
And your understanding.
And understanding. Read on.
And the sight of the nations.
And the sight of what?
And the sight of the nations.
Look on this sign right here. Look on this sign right here. Look at all these nations that God created. When we keep God's laws, every single one of these nations, they look at us as a wise and understanding people. They say these people, there's nothing like these people. Right? Where Israel? Where are these people? And in these people, the Syrians, the Arabs, the Chinese, these nations, they look at us as a wise and understanding people. But right, you just said they don't look at us like that right now. Because what do? We left the laws of God.
Right.
We decided to do our own thing. We created our own laws. We wanted to, I'm black, I'm grown, I get to do what I want to do. But if we come back to these laws, it will change our nation. It will help build that government that we're trying to build. Read this, King.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation, this great nation, this great nation, this great nation, this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
If we come back to these laws, the hope is that we come back to being looked at as a wise and understanding people, a great nation. Let me ask you a question. What laws of God do y'all know that y'all ever heard growing up? What laws of God do y'all know? Do y'all know any laws? Okay. What about you? I got you. And that's why we up here, because we have to teach our people these laws. Right? We're going to give y'all 3 laws that you can keep. These are laws that will help us build this government. Go to Deuteronomy 14:8. In a society, you gotta have a dietary law. You go over there in China, they eat damn oysters and crabs and damn scorpions. That's their diet. That's how they eat, right? And damn octopuses, right? So-called white men love meat with blood in it. Yeah, they also eat rat. Right? Them damn East Indians, they eat damn elephant.
Cross out their feet.
Yeah, they be mashing it up with their toes. They be picking it between their toes. That's their diet.
Right.
What is our diet? How do we eat? Right? Let's see this. So go to Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 8. And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine. I know what swine is. Swine. You know what swine is? Swine is an animal. It's pork, pig. So God is going to give certain directions on what to do with the pig since he created it. So he's going to tell you what you can do with it, you know? Because they divided the hoof, yet drew it not to cut. Right. A pig, you know, it may come off as a characteristic of a clean animal, you know? It is unclean unto you.
What is the pig?
It is unclean unto you.
Right.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. Because the functionalities of a pig, the way it was created, is to be the garbage system. It cleans up everything in its path. It eats everything in its path.
Right.
So when you eat the pig, you ate what the pig ate. Right? That's why you're not supposed to be eating the pig. But the Lord kept it simple. He said, just don't eat it, don't touch it, it's unclean. Boom, just keep that law. But what do our people do right now? What are we doing right now? We eating pigs, right? Eating all types of pork bacon,
right.
ham,
right.
Damn pork sausage,
right.
Damn ribs.
Right.
You just can't, I mean, brothers love the pork, man. But you gotta put the pork down for God.
Right.
Are we willing to put the pork down for God? What about you, Jay? I mean, you can do that. I mean, you got ox,
right.
You got chicken, you got goat, right. You got turkey, you got lamb, bison. You gotta put the pork down, man. It's not that good. Campaign stop eating pork, man. For God.
Right.
Yeah, no health benefits. There's no safe temperature you can cook the pig with all the insects and the damn parasites will damn be burned off. You can't do that. That's why people die at 43 years old.
Right.
Grandma got a pill box for every single day of the week.
Right.
You know, you can't be eating a pig, man. It clogs up your heart, you die of heart disease. That's an unclean animal. So Lord willing, you'll be able to put down a pork for the Most High God to help build this government. Now, there's more in that. Read this. Verse 9. These ye shall eat of all that are in the water. There are certain things in the waters you are allowed to eat. There are certain things in the water that's an abomination. You cannot touch it. It's disgusting. You know? All that have fins and scales shall ye eat. Right. And whatsoever hath not fins and scales, ye may not eat. So there's fish that has fins and scales designated to show that you can eat those things.
Right.
There are certain things that come out of the waters that do not have fins and scales that you are not allowed to consume.
Right.
What are certain things that don't have fins and scales that come out the waters you're not supposed to eat? What would you say? That don't have fins and scales. Our people eat it to this day. Shrimp. What else? Crab. What else? Scallops, crawfish. Brothers just started smiling. Think about this, man.
Right.
Brothers used to eat these things too, man. You got the damn lemon salt. You got the damn big, right, with the big crab, the red crab. Yeah, you got the damn fork and a knife. You banging the table. You're just waiting for some food, man. And it's evil. That's really evil, man. You know, you can't be eating those things according to God, right? But you can't eat what? Salmon,
Right.
cod,
Right.
bass,
Right.
red snapper. You ever had red snapper?
Fire.
I'm banging the table for red snapper.
Fire.
Give me some more red. Those are the fish that you gotta eat. You can't eat anything that's unclean. You understand that? You understand that? You can't be eating those things. So if y'all were eating those things, you gotta put it down. You understand that? This is to build a government. Now, there's a dress code too. Go to Numbers 15 and 38. Go to Esther chapter 8 verse 15. And go to Exodus chapter 19 verse 6 after that. There's a dress code. You can't just wear what you want to wear, man. You gotta have the fly garments on, man. You can't just pop out like a so-called white man, just dressed in, you know, just blue jeans and just. No! Our people had salt back then, man. Yeah, Exodus 19 and 6. Now, read this. Just to kind of remind you of who you are. Exodus 19 and 6.
Exodus chapter 19 and verse number 6. And ye shall be unto me A kingdom of priests.
A what?
A kingdom of priests. And in holy nation.
You know what?
And in holy nation.
Holy means to be set apart. So a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. Do you think our priests in the ancient world just had on anything? They just had a baggy sweater on, and they offered up sacrifices to the Most High with a snapback? No, read on.
These words shalt thou speak unto the children of Israel.
We are the Israelites. So now we're going to see what our people used to wear. Go to Esther 8 and 15.
Esther chapter 8 and verse 15.
You know
There's a such thing as royal colors. There are certain colors that just are deemed royal. Like back in the ancient world with our kings and our princesses, you couldn't wear certain colors because you would mimic that of a king or a princess or a queen. And I'm going to show you which colors, read on.
And it reads, and Mordecai went out from the presence of the king.
This is Xerxes, right? The fourth king of the Persian Empire. And Mordecai, he went out of the presence of the king. Mordecai, he's a Benjamite. He's an Israelite that's a Benjamite. Benjamite, Israelite, read on.
And royal apparel.
And what?
And royal apparel.
This man had royal apparel on. Let's see if he had Micah Miri on. Right, let's see if he had Gucci on. Yeah, let's see if Mordecai had Louis Vuitton on. Right, read on.
And royal apparel of blue.
Of what?
Of blue.
Red.
Of blue.
Green.
Of blue.
Orange.
Of blue.
Blue. You know what?
And white. And with a great crown of gold.
Yeah, blue, white, and a great crown of gold, man. So that blue is a heavy color. A lot of it's a brother got blue fringes on behind you. Look at that blue fringes right there, man. Them fly. I like them blue fringes, man. Yeah, blue on blue, man. So now we're gonna read about how the Lord told us to dress as a nation. Go to read this, King. Numbers 15:38.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Who are the Israelites? Who are the Israelites? The Lord said, speak to the children of Israel. Who are the children of Israel? Look on that sign. Who are the Israelites? Who would you say? Is it you? Is it me? Is it Japanese people? Who are the children of Israel? According to that sign. What does it say? Look at the first one. Yeah. Who are the children of Israel? Who are the Israelites? Do you fit American blacks? Yeah. So do you fit any of these descriptions up here? All right, so would you call yourself an American black? Okay, so yeah, you wouldn't be, but this is what they call us today. This is what the Bible calls us. These are the Israelites.
Right.
So if you say you're an American black, that means you will come from the tribe of Judah. You will be an Israelite. So when this Lord says, I'm speaking to the children of Israel, who are the children of Israel? That's us, right?
Right.
So who are the children of Israel? That's us. So who's the Lord speaking to? He's speaking to us, right? All praise to the Most High. Right? We just want to make sure we understand that. Read that again. Speak unto the children of Israel,
right?
And bid them. Now the Lord says, speak to us and bid them, meaning make them. You know, that they make them fringes in the borders of their garment. Brother, what's fringes? What is that? What's a fringe? The Lord said fringes at the beginning of your shirts and your garments. You know what that is? All right. Well, we're gonna help you out with the spirit. When you look at all these brothers, look at the start of their shirts and see what they have on. We kind of showed you earlier. What they got? What they got at the borders of their garments? Look at that brother right there. Look at the border of his garments. What they got? It's called fringes. The Lord, those are fringes. The Lord said the children of Israel, our people, must have fringes on. Do you see anybody else just walking around with fringes? Why not? Because they're not a holy nation, brother.
Right.
They're average Joes.
Right.
They're just regular people.
Right.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's look at them. Those are just average guys. Yeah, it is average guys. Look across, you see that gorilla? That's what they do, brother. They just bounce around in gorilla outfits and just walk up. Look at the Moabites. They just walk up and down. You see that Asian right there? You see that fringes on? He just has an oversized sweater. It's Naruto spirit. So we have to understand the Lord said we gotta have fringes on, man. We have to have the fringes on because the fringes make us a holy nation. You understand that? You gotta have the. Hold on. It gets deeper. Read on. Throughout the generations,
right?
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of what?
A ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of orange.
A ribbon of blue.
Yellow.
A ribbon
ribbon of blue. What do we read about in that Bible about blue? What did blue mean? No, hey, you got the precept book? He's gonna reread it for you. He's gonna read you what that blue means. Blue is a very special color. And he's gonna show you why, brother. Why the Lord commanded our whole nation to have blue on. Why did he say green? Why did he say purple and, teal? I'm gonna show you, read this.
Esther 8:15. And Mordecai went out from the presence of the king.
Mordecai was in the presence of a king. You can't just show up there to the king's court wearing what the hell you want to wear, man. They gonna kick you out, man. Or kill you. Read on.
In royal apparel.
What did Mordecai have on?
In royal apparel. Of blue.
Of what?
Of blue.
What color you had on?
Of blue. And white.
Right.
And with a great crown of gold.
Great crown of gold, blue, and white. He had to make sure he was right before he came before that king. Why did our whole nation, the Lord commanded us to wear that blue around? Because we're a nation of what? Kings and priests. We're a whole nation like that, brother. Right. How does that make you feel? We're a nation of kings and priests. Right. We're not black anymore, man. Right. We're Israelites.
Right.
Clap it up, man. We're Israelites, man. Israelites. Sabbath day. We're keeping God's commandments, man. We're not colors. We're not niggas. We're not niggers. We're Israelites, man. Doesn't that feel? You have a culture. You have a language again, man. Right? We have a government that we built it. Right. We built it on because Christ was an Israelite. We got the greatest man that ever walked the face of the earth came from your bloodline, brother. Right. We still talk about this man 2,000 years later, man. Right. You got people still hating on Christ, man. Our forefather, man. Yeah, the Antichrist, see that? But the point is, brother, we have to have the fringes with the border of blue. Right. Read on, and it gets deep. Read on.
Verse 39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
I'll tell you why you gotta have it on. Read on.
That ye may look upon it.
That you may what?
That ye may look upon it.
So every day you walking, you may look at your fringes. Read on.
Right. And remember.
And do what?
And remember.
Right.
All the commandments of the Lord.
Right.
And do them.
And what?
And do them.
Brother, these fringes are to help you remember all the commandments of God and do them. It's very important that you remember these commandments. Right. Because look at our people right now when they don't remember commandments. Just look at their state. They hungover, on drugs, just walking up and down, dallying with Edomite women, man. Right, it's bugged out. They just men think they're women, and you got women thinking they men, changing genders and just being all types of freaks, homosexuals. They think they voted for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and Trump. This is what happens when you don't remember commandments, man. Right. That's why we have to remember commandments. So when you look at these fringes, you will always remember I'm an Israelite. Don't let nobody else take this identity from you. They did it once. Right. They did it once, brother, and you became this. You became black, West Indian, Haitian, Puerto Rican, Cuban. That's what it looks like when they take your identity. Right. When they can't take your identity because now you know you're an Israelite, brother. Now you're coming back into these laws, brother. This is what they fear. Read on. And do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart. You don't do what you want to do, you know? And your own eyes, after which ye used to go whoring. Right. That ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy.
And do what?
And be holy. No, be average.
And be holy.
Be like the other nations.
And be holy.
Why do our people like to be like everybody else? The Lord said, I want you to be set apart, be holy. These fringes make you holy. You know what?
Unto your God.
Unto your who?
Unto your God.
Unto your God. This is your God. The God of the Bible only belongs to the people on this side. Right. So when anybody else says, well, yeah, God loves everybody, they're lying to you, brother. Right. That's another Christianity lie. That's another lie, just like they called you black. God doesn't love everybody. He only loves you. You have children? You got a niece? Hey, guess you don't love your niece's friends. You don't say, I love your friends just like as much as I love you. So what the hell? I'm your niece. She's supposed to love me more, right? That's how God feels about us. Go to Amos 3:1. Go to Amos 3:1. Right? How does he love everybody when he said, I want you to be holy? Right? Read this, King.
Book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Oh, who?
O children of Israel.
Are the Israelites, brother? Who are they? Us. All right, read on.
Against the whole family, which I brought out from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
The Lord said,
you only have I known. You only have I known. You only have I known. You only have I known.
The Lord only knows the Israelites. He always have known the Israelites. Think about it right now. The people that's in Israel right now, those Israelis, right? And the Palestinians, right? If they're the real people of the book, why is the God of the Bible not saving them? Why are babies getting bombed over there if that's the God, if the God of the Bible is their God?
Right.
When you go into the Bible, the Lord always saved them with a mighty and strong hand. He sent his angel down and killed 185,000 Assyrians. Just read the book of Isaiah. That's what he did for the real Jews when they was in that land. All they did was call upon their Heavenly Father, and the Most High said, I'm gonna let him work. I'm gonna let my angel work, man. Hold that. Go to 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verse 15. I'm gonna show you some proof, brother. I'm gonna show you some records on how God used to defend our nation, man. We're gonna show you, brother. We're gonna show you what's going on. Read this thing. Let's see. 2 Chronicles 20 and verse number 15. 2 Chronicles 20 and verse 15. We'll wait till this brother done. That's Satan, man. The brother learning up here, man.
Right.
He's really learning about what's going on, man. About our people, our times past, man. The laws. This is what it means to build a nation of people, man. This is what it means to build a nation.
Bring it out.
We're just gonna bring it out. Read this thing. No, 2 Chronicles 20 and 15.
2 Chronicles chapter 20 and verse 15.
Go.
And he said, hearken ye are Judah, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Jehoshaphat.
You listening, brother? Alright, I'm gonna read verse 15. This is an example of how God used to defend the real Israelites or the real Jews. Read this.
Thus saith the Lord unto you, be not afraid.
Be not what?
Be not afraid.
We used to go to war, and the Lord used to tell us not to be afraid. You know what?
Nor dismayed by reason of this great multitude.
Right, that these nations will come with hundreds and thousands of their men, their armies. We don't.
For this battle is not yours.
The Lord say,
For this battle is not yours, but God's.
Well, what?
But God's.
So when we go to war, brother, this battle is not ours. Satan, man. Satan trying to take you away from the word, brother. All right, you gotta go, kid. All right, we're gonna give you a flyer, right? But we're gonna read one more verse. Hold this. Go to Ezekiel. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. One verse, brother. This is the last verse. You gotta think about this, man. All right, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 30. That's the flyer, brother. Look into this information. We're the Israelites according to the Bible, right? We gotta repent and keep God's commandments. Read this. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God. What the Lord say? Fear God. If you didn't take anything away from up here, fear God, right? You know what? And keep his commandments. Now do what I want to do.
And keep his commandments.
Walk my life.
And keep his commandments.
Fear God as an Israelite man and keep his commandments. They took these laws from us once. They took our heritage once, brother. You can't let them do it again, man.
Right.
Right? You walk up and down the street and they say, what are they talking about? No, you'll always be a black man. You can't agree with them. You say, no, I'm not. I'm an Israelite, man. And you got to move according to how the Lord told us to move in these last days. You understand? What's your name? TJ? All right, TJ. Look into that information, TJ. All praise to the Most High. Subscribe, like, we be out here every weekend. Go to 2 Chronicles 20 and 15. Let's read about these battles. Go to Judah chapter 5 and verse 17. Let's read about how the Lord used to defend us, man. The Lord used to the Lord still defended us, man. We still out here being defended by God. What you got, kid?
Chronicles chapter 20 and verse number 15.
Bring it out.
And it reads thus. And he said, hearken all Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Jehoshaphat, thus saith the Lord unto you, be not afraid.
What the Lord say?
Be not afraid.
We're afraid of these nations.
Be not afraid. Nor dismayed by the reason of this great multitude.
Right, we don't care about this great multitude. We don't care if these nations outnumber us, because we have God in the chariots of fire on our side, man.
Right.
We have the Lord on our side, man.
Right.
Y'all can have Chicago Police Department. Y'all can have goddamn CP. Y'all can have all the armed and National Guard. Y'all can have nukes and missiles. Y'all can have y'all government. Right? Y'all can have y'all currency. We don't give a damn, man, because the Lord is fighting for us. You know?
But God's. For the battle is not yours, but God's.
Spiritual warfare. You know what?
Tomorrow, go ye down against them.
Let's see what the Lord said. You know what?
Behold, they come up by the cliff of Ziz.
Right.
And ye shall find them at the end of the brook.
So the Lord said, go up, you're going to find them at the cliff of Ziph, and you're going to find them at the end of the brook. I'm giving you the game plan. I'm giving you what they're about to do, man. Read on.
Before the wilderness of Jereel.
Right.
Ye shall not need to fight in this battle.
What the Lord say?
Ye shall not need to fight in this battle.
Imagine going up to to war, and the Lord said, yeah, so when you get to the battlefield, just don't fight. Just don't fight, just watch what I do, right? Sit back, enjoy the show, go back home and keep the Sabbath. That's war, that's how we used to fight, man. We didn't even fight, man. Right, read on.
Set yourselves, stand ye still.
What the Lord say?
Stand ye
The
still.
Lord said, stand ye still, read on.
And see the salvation of Jehovah
Right.
with you, O Judah and Jerusalem.
Oh, who?
O Judah and Jerusalem.
Not for everybody. The Lord said, go up to the battle, stand still, and see the salvation of your God, man. We used to have it made, man. Read this, King. Judah 5 and 17.
This is the book of Judah, chapter 5 and verse 17.
Even these heathens knew how we got down, man. Go to
37, 36.
And whilst they sin not before their God, they prosper.
Hold on. I have a question. Are you guys black Americans? African Americans? Are y'all African Americans? You African American? What about y'all? Y'all African American? Why don't you want to answer him? Show your true identity.
Right.
Yeah. Him don't know what the hell's going on, just shaking his head up and down. Can't even speak the damn language, man. Read this.
And whilst they sin not before their God, they prosper.
They what?
They prosper.
They prosper.
Because the God that hath iniquity was with them.
What's going on, brother?
I ain't got no tribe. I ain't got no tribe. Ultimately, I'm an African descendant. I'm an Arab African.
You're an Arab African.
Yeah, cause my sister, they're Muslim, and they're from Chalofi, Benghazi, and I grew up around Muslim, and I'm a Muslim.
Well, that's religion. What's your ethnicity? Your race?
My race is obviously because I'm American, but since I'm naturalized citizen, so I consider myself African American. But however,
Was your forefathers, or yeah, your forefathers and foremothers a product of this transatlantic slave trade? Were they brought here?
yeah.
So we have great news for people that was brought here, or their forefathers that was brought here to this dirty ass country. We have great news for you. And that news is, go to Deuteronomy 20, go to Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6 actually. Go to the book of Genesis chapter 30 and verse number 15. We're gonna show you this news, brother. But you gotta hang on to this. This is not something you can just, okay, that was some interesting information. No, you have to hold on to this. Genesis 35 and 10. So Genesis chapter 35 and verse number 10. Read this.
This is the book of Genesis chapter 35 and verse 10.
Yo.
And Yahweh said unto him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob.
So your name or what you represent wouldn't be African American anymore. It's not gonna be that. That's the news, but we're gonna give you something much better. You ready? All right, read on.
But Israel, Israel shall be thy name.
Shall be thy what?
Shall be thy name.
So your new identity is an Israelite. Do you know what that means? You know how much weight that carries? Being an Israelite man? I'll show you. Go to the book of Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. Deuteronomy 7, go to Genesis 32 and 28. Are you there? Go to Genesis 32 and 28.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Get out.
For thou art an holy people.
We're now, being an Israelite means you're set apart now, right? You're not like everybody else. You're automatically higher than everybody else. You understand that? Read on.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
Get what?
The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
You ever watch the NBA draft?
Yeah.
Does everybody get picked?
No.
Why not? Because there's certain people better than other people, right?
Right, that's what it said. That's what it said. But God said nobody else is better than anybody else. You feel like in His sight,
Right.
we are all equal.
Right. Now, hold on. We're reading a verse saying God has chosen the Israelites. That does, in the NBA draft, if you're number one pick, is everybody in the draft the number one pick?
No.
Do you know the Israelites was number one pick to God?
Yes.
So who are the Israelites? We are the Israelites, brother. You're an Israelite, meaning God has chosen your whole bloodline to be first.
That's right.
That's heavy, isn't it?
That is.
Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. Hey, they gonna get deeper than that too.
Okay.
Because God said, I have chosen thee. You know what?
I have chosen thee to be a special people.
To be a what?
To be a special
people.
Doesn't it make sense? Look at LeBron James. The man's pushing 50, doing things that people 20 years old still can't do. He's an Israelite, brother. Think about Oscar De La Hoya, damn Mayweather, man, in boxing. Who can do what they do? Mike Tyson. These are Israelites. You ever watch the Olympics?
Yeah.
Who wins gold every year? Is it Japanese people?
It's something like maybe like the Chinese, Hispanic, Asian.
You see the Asian beat Usain Bolt?
Yeah, I see.
You see the Asian beat Usain Bolt before?
No, I ain't never seen
You ain't never seen it, brother.
I ain't never seen it.
What about an East Indian man? Has he ever been in the Olympics?
It could probably be, but I'm not.
No, he has never been there, brother. You ever seen a person from Saudi Arabia dunk a basketball?
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, you ever seen him put it between the legs and dunk a basketball and do a 360? No, you haven't seen it, right?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
In 20 years, you've never seen that either.
No.
I haven't seen that. Brothers ever seen that? We haven't seen these things, man. But how are we all equal? God has chosen the Israelites. So doesn't it make sense that we are the chosen people based on what we do now? Right. Read on. It gets deeper than that. Read on.
And to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
What the Lord say?
Above all people.
Look at that sun. Look at everybody on earth. Look at all these people that the Israelites are above. They're above the Indians. They're above the Assyrians, the Syrians, the Arabs, Chinese people, Japanese people. You ever seen an Ethiopian? Isn't their forehead big? We're better than those big forehead people. Right? And the Egyptians. You ever see the Egyptians? Yeah, look at them. Right there, North Africans, the South Africans. You ever seen a Turkish person? Their noses are just big. We're better than them. What about the Russians? You see one of them? We're better than them. You ever seen a Greek man?
Not really.
Yeah, they're homosexuals. We're better than them. What about the Germans? You got a couple of German friends? I seen a German person today. It was a German shepherd. You ever seen a Spanish person?
Yeah,
What about people? Yeah, all these people, you're better than them, right? Because you're an Israelite. That's deep, man. That's deep, brother. You're better than German shepherds, brother. Read this.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Everybody on the face of the earth, from damn Japan and Russia all the way to Argentina, you're better than everybody on the face of the earth. These people on this sign are the Israelites according to God. This is the history that's been hidden for thousands of years, brother. This is that history that we're giving back to you, brother. Why do you think every nation on the earth, they don't call themselves like a color out of a crayon box, but what do we do? You ever thought of that?
I ain't never thought of that, but
yeah, it's making sense. You're remembering these things.
It feel like you guys are on the right path, and you guys, I feel like you guys inspire me because I ain't know how about all these, but seeing these, it makes clear vision, it makes clear.
It makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense that you're not a color out of a damn Crayola box, brother.
Right, that's what this is.
Exactly, man. That makes no sense. We actually have a land. Everybody else has a language but us. That doesn't make any sense. Right. So guess what, brother? We have to give you back your history because you're not going to learn this in school. Until you go to college. I'm not going to learn about me in college, man. So we're going to have to teach you out the Bible. Read this.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 4. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man. Knowledge to the young man. Knowledge.
Brother, we have to come out here and give you knowledge. We have to give you subtlety. We have to give you discretion. We have to give you discernment. We have to give you these things because they stripped our young men of these things, brother. This is your history. This is your culture. Did you know what we used to do in the ancient world, brother? Do you know what we used to do, damn, 2,500 years ago? What did we used to do, brother?
I feel like we were dominated.
You were dominated?
Yeah.
Go to 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and verse 1. I'm going to show you what it looks like to dominate. Go to 2 Chronicles chapter 18 verse 1. Have you ever heard of King David?
Yeah, I heard about King David. He was one of the kings that God chosen in the Bible.
Yep, that's King David, brother. Do you know he was the king of Judah, brother?
Yeah.
Do you know who looked like me and you, brother? That's King David, brother. Do you want to know what he did to the so-called white man?
No.
You don't want to know?
I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
Because I already know. I face you. I lost my brother. When I was staying grieving to the white man who got shot 10 multiple times in America, who so-called called America the great country of the world.
Hey, guess what?
King David got justice.
It never got justice, right?
Never got
Do you know
justice.
what King David did to them? He used to do bad things to them. He used to terrorize white people. He used to take things from them. I want to show you. Read this in 2 Chronicles 20 and 1.
The book of 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and verse 1.
Yeah, read this in 2 Chronicles. 1 Chronicles, Slovakia 20 and 1. 1 Chronicles chapter 18 and verse 1. That's what I want. I'm going to show you what King David used to do, man. Because don't you like jewels? Don't you like gold? Don't you want a crown?
Right. I do.
Do you know King David? Hey, the brother do. We all do. Don't brothers want crowns?
We all do.
Hey, we all do, brother. And there's another crown coming, but in the ancient world, you know King David used to take crowns? He used to snatch crowns off people's heads. He used to see, he said, what? You're not an Israelite? Give me your crown, man. And that's what he did, man. Gangster. Read this.
This is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 18 and verse 1.
Yeah.
Now after this, it came to pass that David smote the Philistines.
He did what?
That David smote the Philistines
Really?
and subdued them.
Right.
And took Gath and her towns out of the hand of the Philistines.
Right.
Verse 2. And he smote Moab, and the Moabites became David's servants.
They did what?
Became David's servants.
King David on a campaign right now. He's smoting the Moabites. He's smoting the Philistines and Africans.
Right.
Hey, nobody can take down King David, man, because the Lord is with him because he's an Israelite, right? Right.
And David smote Hadarezer,
Right.
king of Zobah, unto Hamath.
Right.
As he went to establish his dominion by the river Euphrates.
You know, jump to verse 11.
Verse 11.
Right. Now let's see what King David, what he did to white people. Read this.
Them also King David dedicated unto the Lord with the silver and the gold that he brought from all these nations.
From the what?
From all these nations.
King David went to war and he brought back silver and gold from every nation, man. He took it from them, man. He said, give me this, man. It don't belong to me. This belongs to my God. This is what King David was doing. An Israelite, brother. Your forefather. Real?
From Edom.
From where?
From Edom.
Who's Edom? He went to their nation and took gold and silver, brother. Don't they take money from us now, brother?
Right. And they
rob you, right?
I heard they rob people. They rob black people.
Yeah.
Really, I remember years ago. If I'm on TV today, years ago. I remember I had gotten in a fight with the white man. Cause obviously they want to kill me because my skin color, and number second is obviously I lost my brother after 10 years ago. He got shot in cold blood and murdered by the police, and obviously they still rob and steal from us.
They still rob and steal from us, brother.
Right.
But back then, King David was robbing and taking from them. By the hand of God, brother.
Right.
This is gonna happen all over again, and we're gonna show you how. Do you want to know how we can get back to that?
That's what I want to know, because I did so much. I'm a Muslim. I hope you accept my religion because I'm a Muslim and I pray.
We're gonna talk about it.
Right.
We're gonna talk about it, brother. Go to 1 Chronicles 21.
That's the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 20 and 1. And it came to pass that after the year was expired, at the time that kings go out to battle,
So kings
Go out to battle. You know.
Joab led forth the power of the army, and wasted the country of the children of Ammon, and came and besieged Rabbah. But David turned at Jerusalem, and Joab smote Rabbah and destroyed it.
Read on.
And David took the crown.
David did what?
And David took the crown.
What did he do?
And David took the crown.
That's nice.
And David took the crown.
David took the crown. Read on.
Of their king.
Off their what?
Of their king.
Right.
From off his head.
From off his what?
From off his head.
Imagine, man, he come up to you and he's take your hat off your head and he put on your hat and walk off. That's what King David did. He said, what? Man, give me this your king. Give me this crown, put it on his head, and walked off, man. You know what this king did? You know what this king did to David? Not a damn thing, man.
Right.
Because it's King David. Read on.
And found it to where a town to go. And there were precious stones in it.
There are what?
And there were precious stones in it.
Precious stones in it. Read on.
And it was set upon David's head.
Right.
And he brought also exceeding much spoil out of the city.
Out of the city, man. So this was King David. This is what your forefather was doing. You want to know how to get back to that, right?
Yeah, that's what I want to know, because I've been searching for years and years and years, and I read the Quran and I pray 5 prayers a day. I pray the Ashan prayer, which is like 5 o'clock. I put the song down.
Okay.
And I pray the Marek prayer. If you ever the Marek, I pray the Marek prayer. If you hear about all the 5 prayers of the Quran, I do pray all the 5 prayers of the Quran.
Okay, I got you. Now, you have to understand something. If you really want to know how to get back to rulership, you want to know how to get back to serving God the right way,
Right.
I'm going to give you the truth, brother. The truth is going to hurt sometimes. How long have you been a Muslim? How long have you been a Muslim?
I've been a Muslim since well, my great grandma is a Muslim, and my dad, mom, father, they are a Muslim, and my great grandfather.
So it goes back to generations.
It goes back to generations.
Now, has that ever helped out your family in any way, or our people?
It helped our people in many ways, and we were that being religiously purified by the law and the blessing.
Now
I can speak and I can walk today and I can see you and I can see you. That's very
because of Allah.
Because of Allah.
Is Allah in the Bible?
Allah is not in the Bible.
So let me ask you a question. You ever heard of Malcolm X?
Yeah, I have a Malcolm.
What happened to him?
He got killed.
Did Allah save Malcolm X?
No, Allah never did.
Why not?
Because I feel like
how you feel?
How I feel, because I can't tell how other people feel. How I feel like because God, if you read the Quran, our Quran will tell you about God.
Your Quran or the Arabs' Quran?
Our Quran, because our Quran still talk about Jesus Christ.
Why?
It still talk about Jesus Christ because he said Jesus Christ was the only Son that he had manifested to men and among all people.
Now let me ask you a question. When you read the Quran, do you know what the word Quran means?
The word Quran stands for
it means to recite.
Yeah, it is. But it got multiple definitions about God and Islam and Bismillah.
Alright, now let me ask you a question. What is the Quran reciting? Why is there a reference to Jesus in the Quran? Because you can't read any concept about Jesus or his father except you go to the Bible.
Right.
So how did the Quran know about Jesus?
Because after Jesus Christ, after when Jerusalem, Jesus Christ was in Egypt, Abraham and his wife were in Egypt. After they had conceived Jesus Christ, Mary conceived Jesus Christ. There's no other way King Pharaoh could allow them.
Why are you talking to him, brother? I'm talking to you.
No other way Jesus Christ could allow them to stay in Jerusalem. So they left Jerusalem after the king of Israel, the pharaohs, wanted to kill all male child at the age of nothing.
I have a question. Did Islam exist during the time of Christ?
No, Islam never existed.
So what did Christ believe?
So the only reason we ever believe, the only reason, if you ever listen to me today, the only reason we ever believe Jesus Christ was after his son had died, Jesus Christ had died. We in our Islam Bible, it said, Asa means Jesus Christ in Arabic. Because
are you Arabic?
I am an Arabic. I am an African. I am an Arab African.
So your father's Arabic?
My father and my mom, my grandma, my people are Arabic.
No, they're Muslims.
They're Muslims.
But they're not Arabic. Arabic comes from the sons of Ishmael.
Right.
You come from the son of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob weren't Muslims. They were Israelites.
Yeah, they were Israelites because they believe in God.
They believe in God and have faith. Arabs and Muslims, those are not Israelites.
But the reason I claim Arabic because that's the only other language that my grandfather and my dad, my mom ever speak for Arabic. So I couldn't understand talking to American.
Well, brother, now you have to learn Hebrew. Put that Arabic to the side and learn Hebrew. Arabic is trash. I'm gonna let you know that right now. There's a lot of that going on. Right? That's a lot of it's evil. Put down the Quran. It's for the people behind you. It's not for you, brother. You have something a lot better. Because let me tell you something. Allah's not saving the Palestinians.
At all.
That's why they have to march on a cold ass Saturday. Because Allah is sleeping right now. Or maybe he went to the grocery store. Or maybe he took a Saturday drive. Or maybe Allah's on a far journey. I think Allah's on a far journey. Allah's not coming to save the Palestinians, so why would he come to save black people, brother? Allah, I think he went on vacation. They said this year he went to Rio. Then last year he went to Puerto Rico. Allah went to Oak last year. He converted damn Lil Durk, man. Yeah, man. Why is Lil Durk not calling for Allah right now?
No, Lil Durk. If I could say something about Lil Durk since the 4th of Oakland on Martin Luther King Drive, I could say Lil Durk is a person who believes in Allah. And if we talk about Chief Keef Kazert, it's his full name. His name is Keef Kazert. That's his full name.
Let me tell you something.
And Chief Keef. Chief can believe in Muslim, and I believe grandmama from Chicago, she's Muslim and believe in Muslim. I wouldn't say.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
If there are Muslims, why are they rapping about killing their own people?
That's right.
Do you know how did black people? Let me ask you a question. How did so-called black people ever even become Muslim?
Because the first ever Mecca that was ever invented, it was invented in Africa. It was invented in Libya.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know Lil Durk?
Yeah, I never met him personally, but also,
right, you heard of him, right?
I heard of him, and I'm from 64. I'm from Oblak.
Okay.
I live in Oblak, and I'm from Parkway.
Now, brother, listen. Lil Durk was a Muslim, and while he was practicing his faith, he was setting up pits to get other men killed that's of his own people.
Yeah, I heard about it. All right, I got something to say. I was in
as a Muslim.
I went to CCA. I went to Christian Community Academy, which on the south side of Chicago, right? I'm 20 years old, and I'm saying it. We was in class. We had a men group, but we had men groups every other Monday, right? So obviously we had this group, and then every other kids that ever walked in the room that day, they talk about Lil Durk killing our own people.
Now let me show you something. This is the Babylon and Timbuktu by Rudolph R. Winchell. Now hold on, let me read this. It's a historical document going into all the dark races on earth and how Muslims or Islam actually came to be. Because Islam wasn't created until 613 AD.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's the newest religion on the earth.
Can I ask you one question for you?
Yeah.
Because I want to know, because Muhammad, after Jesus Christ's death, Muhammad was revealed the scriptures, and Muhammad even read the Bible, because even he went to Qadila in Saudi Arabia. When he went in Saudi Arabia, he met Qadila, was his wife. The oldest woman on the planet was his wife, who is Qadila. At that time when he married Qadila,
Muhammad wasn't alive after Jesus died. Muhammad came 600 years after Jesus died.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So God had obviously revealed to him, and Egypt had already revealed to him.
God doesn't deal with anybody that's not an Israelite.
Right.
So I think he was talking to a demon.
No, because what I know, that's what I'm going to tell you. That's what I'm
asking. What you know is right, though. That's what we're saying.
It's right because.
How do you know?
What I know is right because, obviously, in Africa, in Libya, there is a Mecca. That's the oldest Mecca ever existed.
Why was a Mecca built in the first place?
Because that's the place of worship that in the day people worship.
Now we're going to read historical context that actually says different when they studied that. That's what you may know, but we'll tell you what you may know is not right. Read this. Right.
This is from Babylon and Timbuktu by Rudolph R. Winchell, page 88, the second paragraph. It says, between the 2nd and the 3rd centuries, the black Jews of Arabia continued migrating across the Red Sea to Ethiopia.
For this time, the Jews were our people. We were calling ourselves Muslims.
The largest exodus of the Jews occurred during the persecution.
During the what?
During the persecution.
Persecution is mass killing. What they did to your brother 10 years ago, this is what the Arabs are doing to our people. You know?
By the Arabs.
By the who?
By the Arabs.
By who?
Led by Muhammad.
Led by who?
Led by Muhammad.
You know Muhammad was killing black people and forcing them to convert to Islam. That's why your family right now speaks Arabic and now submits to Muhammad, because Muhammad think that's your people by the sword. That's not good. That's the truth, brother. The reason why you believe in Islam and Allah, that's not helping our people, Lil Durk and all these people, is because Muhammad was killing our people with the sword the same way Christianity had.
Right.
Huh?
How about Malcolm X?
Why did Malcolm X die?
Why they kill? Because Malcolm X, our own people killed him.
Oh yeah, but who set that up?
I don't know, because
white people, brother.
Right.
White people set that up to kill Malcolm X. But it was ultimately by God, because the Lord's not dealing with Islam and Muslims. The Lord's not dealing with that, brother. So Muhammad, hold on. Muhammad, being an Arab, set up black people to be killed, right? And Muhammad is the forefather of the Arab religion. Right. So why would you follow a man that was killing the people?
Right. Because that's a good question.
Why would you do that?
I would have never did that.
So leave it today, brother, and come back to be an Israelite, so our people can take crowns off of people's heads. Right. Don't you want to take crowns off heads, brother? Then you gotta leave Muslims alone, brother. You have to leave Islam alone, brother.
Hey.
Let them call upon that false God. And we call upon Yahweh Shem Yahshua, brother.
I said, let me say something. I said, Bismillah, Rahman.
No. Leave that alone. Hey, say this. Say call. Allah, La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahusha. Say that. Call on Yahweh Bahashim Yahusha, man. Whatever, yeah. Whatever you said before, leave that alone, man. Say it again. You close, brother.
Hey, he got the first
Close, brother. All right, you got it first.
Allah,
What we need to do is leave Islam alone, brother. Because it's not going to do anything for your people.
I asked him because I got a question. Because my grandma, my great-grand, not my grandma, my great-grand, she's like 93 years old.
Right.
She is 30 Islam for entire life.
And how does that help our people?
And never benefit our people.
And what?
And never benefit our people.
What did Islam do? And never benefit our people. Islam has never benefited our people. Out of the man that says his great-grand, you said your grandmother been studying it for years, and ain't nothing happened for our people.
Ain't nothing happened.
Because Allah is not saving us. That's like He's not saving them damn Arabs, man. You have to come back to the true one and living God, Yahweh. His name. Go to Psalms 83 and 18. Go to Psalms chapter 47 and verse 1. We have to praise the true and living God that created heaven and earth, brother. Right? Not a rock. Not a goddamn rock. Read this. Psalms 83 and 1.
Psalms 47 and verse number 1. Oh, clap your hands.
Lord say,
oh, clap your hands.
Hey, give it up for Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. That's the true and living God, brother. That's the God that's fighting for the people in this sign, man. Not Allah.
Oh, clap your hands, all ye people. Shout unto God. Shout unto God with your voice of triumph. For the Lord Most High. For the Lord Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth.
Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is a great king over all the earth, man. He's up there by himself. Go to Isaiah 44 and 8. Go to Isaiah 44 and 8. Read this. There's a book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 18. That men may know. That who? That men may know. Because men don't know this. Men think they know who God is, but men have no idea who the hell the Most High is, man. Men may know. You know what? That men may know that thou, whose name alone, whose name alone is Yahweh, is Allah, is Yahweh, Zeus, is Yahweh, Poseidon, is Yahweh, Krishna, is Yahweh, Buddha, is Yahweh, Vishnu, is Yahweh, damn white Jesus, is Yahweh. It's Yahweh, brother. That's the name of our God, brother. That's the God that created heaven and earth and all that therein is, man. That's the God of the Israelites, brother, that we got to return back to. The Lord is waiting. Who can survive 400 years of oppression if it hasn't been for our God, brother? Our God saved us through this, man. Our God is allowing us to know we're not black. We're not African Americans. We are the true Jews, the Israelites of antiquity, brother. Read what you got, King.
It's the book of Psalms, verse 44, and verse number 8. In God we boast all the day long.
Isaiah 44 and 8. Yeah, we're going to see if God is up there alone. We're going to see if you want to see if Allah is at the round table with God. You think in the heavens that the Most High God, He has to consult with other gods?
He does.
No, He doesn't.
Because I got a question.
What's your question?
I got one more question to ask you guys. Because look, God said He's only one.
Right.
And in the Quran,
No. Leave the Quran alone. It's only reciting the Bible. So why are we not going to go to the original source? Where did Muhammad get the concept of one God from?
From the Bible.
From the Bible, brother. So read the Bible, brother. It was already written for you. They have the Quran. We have the Holy Bible.
But wait, I got something to say because look.
What are you going to say, brother?
Because look, after God sent a messenger. Muhammad was a messenger.
No, Muhammad's not a messenger, brother. Muhammad wanted to be a messenger. So he acted like a messenger. The true messengers are the prophets of God. Who are the prophets, brother? Go to Amos 3:7. Who are the prophets, brother?
I know some prophets of God. Jesus Christ was a prophet.
He was a prophet. But let's see who else.
I know Master Musa was a prophet.
No, he wasn't a prophet. No, he was. He was just a rich Jew who thought he was in error. Read this.
This is book of Amos chapter 3 and verse 7.
Who are the real prophets?
Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing,
Right.
but he revealeth his secret
Let's see who God reveals his secrets to. You know what?
unto his servants.
Unto who?
Unto his servants.
To get God's secrets, you have to be a servant. You know what?
The prophets.
Right.
The lion hath roared, who will not
The
fear?
servants, the prophets. Go to Amos 2:11.
Book of Amos chapter 2 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
And it reads, and I raised up of your sons for prophets,
Your sons for prophets. You know what?
and of your young men for Nazarites.
Right.
Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel?
O ye who?
O ye children of Israel?
Israelites are the people that are prophets or the servants. They're the only people that can get God's secrets.
Right.
Muhammad was an Arab. He
Right.
got the secret of God.
Right.
That's why he had to kill the so-called black Jews and force them to become Islam or Muslim.
Right.
That's the truth, brother.